What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I am Jay. This is Jay's Life Out Loud, a channel about nothing but about something. So the topic today, we're going to talk about our folks, black folks. We're going to just start right on in. There's so many things that's going on with us that I was going to make several videos, but it was like, just combine it. So, you know what I noticed? It's like, it's a lot of separation going on. You got them, you got this thing where on social media, TikTok, IG, somewhat on Facebook, you see them too. But these videos of black women and black men going back and forth about what's wrong with black men, what's wrong with black women, this and that, going back and forth. These women saying they don't need a black man, and black men ain't this, they ain't that, this and that, or whatever. You got women saying how men feel. You got men saying how women feel. And honestly, a lot of these conversations that I'm hearing, the folks around me are not dealing with. The folks around me don't have these conversations. Stuff like restaurants you won't go to. Don't take me on no date to no chain restaurant. Don't take me on to no date at the I don't want to go to the show. All these different rules. You gotta have this. There's no such thing as 50-50. This and that. Man, to me it's a bunch of hobble-wash, a bunch of bush. And all it is a distraction of what's really going on. While we over here arguing about black men and black women, which a lot of this stuff is some new age stuff that's coming up. It's not the relationships that I see, the people that I talk to, the people that I know. These are not the conversations that they're having. These are the people that live on social media. They believe anything that's said on social media. Don't get me wrong, it also leads into marriages and relationships, because some women and some men are looking at these videos and believing that this is the facts. Most of social media, I say 80 to 90%, is not real. It's people fabricating stuff, people trying to bring hot topics, and the best topic to bring is something negative. While we arguing about that, they changing laws. They changing so many damn laws, they damn near trying to take us back to slavery. Next thing you know, you'll be talking about these dumb issues while you picking cotton. So you need to put that down. Black men, black women need each other. We need each other more than we need air and water. You know, I watch a channel called Black Acres of the Gambia, and Rick always says, well, they always say, black man, black woman, black babies. The black race is trying to be destroyed since they brung us here on boats in America. They try to rip the soul out of everything black, all the way down to the music. So then we got the other situations. We got P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Brother Love, whatever you want to call him. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't condone nothing that he did. I don't condone hitting on a woman. I don't condone violence. None of that. I don't if you gay, so be it. No issue. Just come out and say you gay or you bisexual, whatever word they got for it, and be you. But to beat on a woman like that, totally wrong. But what I will say is this: we in the black community build people up just to tear them down, and we enjoy it. We laugh at it. I'm not seeing concern for the young lady. What I'm seeing is the laughter and the enjoyment that we as black people get to see another black person fall, another black person I guess you could say, fall from grace or lose their position. They love it. I don't care if the person, from all of the things that I hear, because I wasn't there, about how the things he's done in his lifetime, speaking on Diddy, he ain't the greatest person in the world. But what I'm saying to you is, if you look at the bigger picture, you got Puff Daddy, R. Kelly, you got Bill Cosby, Russell Simmons, you got so many black men that they have went after. You have to start thinking, where's all these white men? How are they cases just going through court and nobody hears about it? Or is it that the media only allows certain people to hear about it? Because the videos that we do on social media, you don't see white people do. You don't see white people. I never see on my feed white people, white men and women going at it, that white women saying, I don't need no white man, and white man ain't this, and I don't see white guys saying white girls don't do this, and white girls, all I see is black. So now what they do is they get rid of all your heroes. They already took out all our activists. Anybody that you could look up that was positive trying to do something for black people, they either poison them, kill them, from Michael Jackson to Prince to Whitney. And all these people that are having problems have either said no to a white person, or they have were on the verge of buying something, doing a deal, or suing somebody, or saying no to somebody rich. And then all of a sudden, here comes a case. And what happens is, we all got sins. We all, nobody on this planet is without sin. So you take that in consideration, and you got a bundle of stuff going on in your life. You never thinking that somebody's going to come after you like that, but they do, and they will, soon as you say no. I believe the same thing with Kwame Kilpatrick here in Detroit. It was the same thing. He said no to somebody. He said, they probably asked, can we do this? Can we take this contract? Can we move this in? He's like, no, that's not going to be good. Or no, I'm not doing that. And that was all it took. Okay, we got you. I truly believe that's what it is. You never see Oprah and Gayle going after Weinstein. You never see Oprah and Gayle interviewing a white person and dogging them out. I've seen them do it several times. Lisa Leslie was on there with Gayle King, and what did they do? She wants to talk about Kobe, and Kobe dead, about a rape case that happened, or whatever it was that happened. Lisa Leslie said, I'm not talking about that. We got this group of weird raccoons that run through the black culture too. So then we have the NFL, we got the NBA. A lot of these sports, NBA has been proven that they cheat, refs do this, do that, people still watching it. A lot of this stuff is fixed. But it's a distraction. I was watching a video, and they were saying, like, even in Roman times, they made sure that they kept the games going, because as long as people were going to the games, watching the fights, drinking beer, being entertained. What did he say in the movie? Are you not entertained? As long as they was being entertained and drinking, it dulls your mind. You're not looking at, you watching the left hand. The right hand is over here doing all types of nasty things to make sure you can't win. But we falling for it. And everything is a joke. The noose is tightening. It's tightening. You don't even know that noose is around your neck from gas prices. And you better hope you get good gas. To the food, you don't know which food is good. You don't know who owns the land that it's grown on. You don't know what they told that farmer he must do to that crop. You got an apple that's shinier than a porcelain tooth. You got fruits with no seeds. You know, everything in the Bible, it speaks, everything comes from a seed. You got it's just so much going on. You got fake meat. You got fake ribs. Fake chicken. But we are happy to see our people fall. And we stand there and clap. The youth are struggling out here. Everything going up, but the pay. We don't work together. We don't do group economics. You watch every other race come together. Me and the wife was driving around, and you know, we live borderline Dearborn, which is right by. We're borderline Dearborn. So when we drive over into Dearborn, if you go to the park, you know what you'll see? You'll see 20, 30 Muslim women out there with the children and their husbands. Sometimes with the husbands, but most time it's the women and the children. They out there together. The mother's huddled up in a group. They talking. The kids is running around. You don't see that in the black neighborhood. Now the kids will be at the park. But the kids will be by themselves. And then you look over, you'll see males over there playing basketball. But as far as coming together, you'll take a Mexican person, will come over here, find a big house, tell the rest of their family to come on over, and they'll all stay in the same house. Arabic, Chaldean, Persian, they all do the same thing. And they keep everything within the system. They share that pipeline of goods that come in, services. They get it so that one person will look out for another person. So now you got a chain of how can I say this? A chain of people looking out for each other. Jewish people do it. You don't think it was a chain of people that took to cancel Kanye or try to take all that money from Kanye, cancel all his businesses just because he made a true statement? And it's funny, we are the only race that cannot talk about any other race or we get in trouble. We say anything, but they can say anything they want about us. We thieves, we lazy, we ain't this, we ain't that, even though we built this whole country. There is a system already in place that has been here forever. From how you're treated at the doctors versus somebody else. How you're given medication, your blood pressure, everything is different. I had a doctor tell me, I'm going to give you the blood pressure that most African Americans are on. Our bodies are different than everybody else's. I would say superior. But the thing about it is everything from the food to the psychological games that they have played to turn us against each other, to not love one another, to not love yourself, because in order to love somebody else, you got to love yourself. So if this system has been set up to do this, that means the system has set up for you to fail. They changed laws, so when we get to doing something, let's change the law. That way they won't be able to do that no more. Let's get them higher interest rate on their home loans. That way, the most likely they'll have to file for bankruptcy or foreclose on the home. We'll take it, we'll sell it again. All these different things that already challenge us. And what do we want to do? challenge ourselves. It's crazy. Don't be distracted, folks. We are in the fight of our lives. Your lives depend on it. Either you're gonna do that, or you're gonna get the hell out of it, out of America. Go back to your motherland, find you a spot, find you some land, and do what needs to be done. With that said, peace, peace, peace. I love y'all.